I can't lie, I didn't expect to see him third. God damn. Some valuation. Wait, Rashford's made it. That's when you know it's a joke. Means which we would like a fullback. We ain't paying that for one. Well, we can't afford to pay that for one. You're in Freiburg going in 2 days to watch the game. Go on, lads. That's what I like to hear. Your first game, is it? Or have you been previously? I mean, either way, mate, enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that comes around every day. Not the first was the first away game. Oh. Mate, soak it all in if you know what I mean. I know, sure, if I that's my chance for first away game. Love it. It's not the sort of thing you get to experience all the time, so make the most of it if you know what I mean. Get as much enjoyment out of it as you can. That's the way to do it. Picking a good game to go for too. Which is the way to do it. Oh, excuse me. Have you continued your Crawley save? Or are you giving it a miss for now? If they have a good home form, they'll beat Stuttgart at home. I reckon so. They are the future. I don't know about that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's been one of them days. Don't know what it is, but I am shattered. Finished sixth in the playoffs, 3-0 lead, but the game ended 4-4 after 90 minutes. Ooh. I think my game has crashed here, by the way. Just to make it worse. I don't know why I just clicked on Spotify like an idiot. There we go. The real question is, did you win an extra time? Did you clutch it? In the 114th minute, 19-year-old player with the could be almost no potential. Go on, lads. That's what I like to hear. Managed to clutch it. Get this donkey off my bench. Up to the Prem. Yes, lad. Love that. Have they given you much budget for it? Hall of Fame worthy 15 minutes. Maybe it'd be kind of like Federico Macheda for United years ago. 32 months. You can't continue safe for a week. Yeah, but just think of it this way, you've got to come back to. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'll be away for 3 weeks, so 1 week doesn't sound too bad now. Go on, Joe Neves. Hey, Henry, how are we, mate? You're excited to see what you can do if you can keep crawling, mate. You'll keep crawling up. No problem. How have we been keeping Henry? The real question, lads, is are you all set for Christmas? Ooh. Go on, Shaw, there's pies up the line if you run. As soon as I said there was pies, look where Shaw's ended up, right in the penalty spot. But we're home at the 23rd. Go on, lads. I mean, I can't lie, I don't finish work until the 23rd, and I'm just looking to recharge my batteries. It's been a long year. Been a bit up and down too, but oh, that's Highland offside. Oh, go on, Bruno. You already made three free agent signings. Ooh. Xavi's... No way, for 10 mil. Bloody hell, that's a bargain. It sounds mad out of context to say someone's a bargain at 10 mil, but in football terms it is. He had a release clause. That's something I'm going to have to look at. That's madness. I won't lie, I always love when you find, like, we'd say either, like, a young lad with high potential or, like, you know, them bargain signings. Then go straight into your team. And there was always love a bit of wheeling and dealing. Oh, Neves, man, keep it down. See, that's my thing right there. That's the thing I love doing. Finding youngsters that have like that high potential, like that you can get for dirt cheap. And just growing them into like a nice first team player. Yeah, but they'll get there. I mean, you can always loan them out too. I always love having a squad that can challenge each other. Julian, I don't mind if they're on the bench for a while. We have one more player from original League 2 lineup left. It's your left back, and it might be time to replace him. That's always the hardest part, is when you're like, you want to try and keep someone, but like eventually the team does outgrow it. Few OG players from the bench. This is it. It's always nice to be able to bring like one all the way up with you if you can. But I mean, realistically speaking, it never happens. Because they just never like develop far enough. Signed the backup left wing in January season and he somehow got 20 goals. Jesus. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's more than what most of my players score in a season. This second half, it's all been Chelsea, which is worrying. Scored 5 goals in a 9-1 hammering of Huddersfield. Oh, not Lukaku. It was 1-1 at half time. Decimation. Thank God Lukaku was offside. I'd rather, like, you know, Harry Maguire came on and scored an own goal than seeing Lukaku score. And I said, these lads have seriously dropped the intensity in the second half. God. No, ref. I think we scored like 2 goals after night. You've Netflix, you can get FM Touch. Penalty's actually been given as well. Is it actually on your TV, or do you is it the phone version you get? Just curious. Bloody Lukaku. We've bottled this. It's a simpler version. I don't mind that. A save you should do. Question. Challenge, or we'd say just a fun save to do in general? Get in. Fun save, okay. Let me think. I mean, if it's one you just want a couple of seasons with. Something like, we'd say, one of the Scottish teams, like a Celtic or a Rangers or a Hearts or something. Believe it or not, he is... Where do we get him from? Was it Ajax? Literally got him on a free as well. By the way, free signing that looks like that stats-wise. Ajax. His contract was up and we pinched him. Yeah, I'd try and take one of the Scottish teams. I can get them into, we'd say, Champions League or something. Aberdeen, someone like that. It doesn't have to be... Do you know what I mean? You don't always have to get them Champions League. You'd also just say, try and win the Scottish League with them. Something a bit different. Basically turn them from minnows to giants. It's like a fun little challenge, and at the same time, you don't have to go too in-depth with it. You'll do Aberdeen, I hear it. Braga's always a fun one too, yeah. See, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't normally pick United. I couldn't tell you the last time I actually had a Man United save in Football Manager. I haven't done one for years. That's the thing, I always like doing things like that. We'll leave him to physio. I'd pick like one of the Scottish clubs or even Italian club or something like that, something different. Guess what you won more time? Champions League. For some reason, teams always bottle the Europa. I don't know why. This lad, like I said, for a free. The thing I like about him is he can play centre mid, attack and mid. Left wing, technically speaking, a bit on the right as well. Great cover. 1 of 4. This is the thing, Europa League, for some reason, like the players seem to bottle. I don't understand it. Chelsea again. Oh. Vitek's got a knock, so I get Dan Gore in for a change. Maguire, you can do one. You ain't seen the pitch. I'm trying to get rid of you. You won both of your UCL on pens. Nothing wrong with it. Dub's a dub. You won the treble once. Go on, lads. It's harder to do than people think. So it is. Would have won it twice if it didn't bottle a 7-point lead in the league in the final season. Oof. I think I reached like 2045. Mad. Literally game full of regens, or new gens I should say. Love that. Makes it more interesting, especially when you find like your own little stars to bring through. So much fun with Braga. I mean, again, you could go with them if you wanted. We are creating nothing here at Stamford Bridge. Oh, mate, they definitely are. In fact, I'd say it's a worse league. Oh. Hey, disallowed. What is that from Crapford? I mean, you ain't wrong on that one. Oh my. Oh. I mean, even the most diehard fans of the Scottish League could tell you what the level is like there. It's a bit whiffy. Trust me, I know whiffy football when I see it. I watch United every week. Oh, Crapford. Where'd this come from? Oh, goalkeeper's a bit stinky there. Oh, damn. 120 mil. Oh, Erasmus. It's going to be offside, like, but... I love it when you, like, nurture gems like that, though, and, like, turn them into proper beasts. Also came third in the Ballon d'Or. Jesus. It's the best part, like, is when you find these sort of players and you turn them into absolute units. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm also one of these people, right, where if they start asking for silly contracts, I'll just move them on. Came from the academy. Poor stuff, Simon, it's Highland. You ain't wrong. Although for once, this one was on. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hey, Harry, how are we, mate? How are we now, lad? Hey, Jake. How are we doing, mate? Not gonna lie to you, I was tempted to do like a creative club on FM and try and get all the lads in, but it's something I'll kind of have to do in the new year when I get back. Play safe 2 in some Watson Leicester, mate. Actually, what's the score in that game? You're meh? What's up, lad? Yeah, I'm good. I can't complain. I'm still laughing after yesterday. One season I do 5-0 with Porto in the league. Oh, do you know a Johanna in goal by any chance? 2-1 Leicester against the Brummies. You can go back top, can't you, after Ipswich drew at the weekend 2-2? Feel ill. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been like that for the last couple of weeks myself. Why is everyone sick? Mine's not flu related. Did get my brain scan results. Turns out I have one. Oh, go on, Barco. The throat's got razor blades in it. Parents of COVID probably not helping. Okay. Right, I'm going to ask you both 2 questions and it's going to sound daft. Do you have either lemon or honey in the house? You tested all negative. One. Because if you have either lemon or honey, what you want to do is make hot blackcurrant. Just soothes the throat. Or even cloves, if you have any. You just want to drink a few of them say drink one every 2 hours. Just kind of eases the throat. Honey in particular puts a layer over your tonsils. Helps massively. This is coming from someone that had his tonsils out a few years ago, so I had serious problems with them. Oh my fucking. Bro's secretly a doctor. No, Bro's just spent a lot of time at the doctor, unfortunately. But like I said, I'm doing actually a lot better. Found out that I've got inner ear issues, what's been causing my vertigo and stuff. You do see them in it, yeah. You had tonsillitis issues. That's why I had mine out to be honest, because they were causing a lot of issues. I didn't pay attention. Who am I playing? Bournemouth, okay. Exactly, yeah. Brain, it's madness. I didn't expect to have one either, and the doctor was really shocked when he seen it. I mean, they were scanning and everything, expecting to find, like, just a void. They expected empty space. I mean, so did I. Yeah, we'll start Jailer in this one, actually. Oh, then I can get on the bench, where he deserves to be. Playing clubs with the boys, go on. Yeah, it turns out I've got an inner ear issue, so we'll get over that. It's absolutely... It's nothing worse than that, though. Can't be for champs qualities anymore, especially our treat struggling on raging for a good 30 seconds. Does your heat stroke when on raging for a good 30? Oh, Keats, you mean? I have his stream up in the background. I don't have the volume turned up too much though. Ear issues. You have them too, do you? Oh, really? What the hell? So, I don't know the correct terminology, but the issue that's developed in mine is it's causing... Well, this tells you why I don't have a brain. If you can imagine a sound delay, and because of that, it's also affecting my balance, which is where the vertigo's coming from. Throat is dying. Mate, honestly, hot black currant, bit of honey in it, or else lemon, or else cloves, depending on what you have in the house. What a guy. I want to test positive to get off work, but negative before next Monday. You do realise that if, how would I put it? I don't know what the law is like over there, but over here you don't get paid if you get COVID. Jake, do you vape? Oh, what happened to your mum? Or is this not a topic for YouTube? You can still get paid. Oh, mate, you're golden. I get you. I mean, that's some serious complications. The question I will ask, everything all right now? Because that is the main question. Oh, what save? I get paid if test positive though and doesn't go through as sickness, but if I don't test positive and go off, it does go through as sickness. Okay. See, over here we get screwed. If you test positive here, right, you then have to apply for government pay, which you then have to pay all the tax back on, and the tax man loves you for it and absolutely nails you for weeks on end. Everything is fine now. She just has... That's okay, though. As long as she's fine now, that's the main thing. And of course, in the last couple of weeks here, we've beaten Chelsea twice, beaten Liverpool, beaten City, and now I'm going to bloody bottle it against Bournemouth. You get paid for being off sick no matter what. Well, consider yourself lucky, mate. You don't want to do it yet. It's too soon. I am telling you this right now. The next time I get COVID, and I probably will, know my luck, 'cause I get everything going bar money. Instead of saying I've got COVID, I'm just going to say I've got the dose of the shits for the week. And then I won't have to go to the government to get paid. You do work for the NHS. I mean, there is that to it. Oh, go on, lads. Surely. Mason Mount. If only he could do that in real life. Well, what am I on about? If only he could actually get on the pitch in real life. Never mind score. No, I do get you. You put it this way, I'd be testing yourself tomorrow. Just saying. Because that's how I felt when I got it the first time. Because put it this way, everything going bad, I get it twice. And the first time, that's what I had with it. Now, put it this way, even my head felt heavy and everything. And it ain't from the size of the brain, we've already established that. No, I get you. I had that too, though. I tested negative, and then the following morning I tested myself, I said, before going to work. The next thing I had two lovely lines staring at me in the face. That's exactly what I was just going to say to you. I told you before, when we're on here, you don't call me Dad. That neck was killing you. Yeah, that's kind of how I was, and I said legs just went a bit funny on it too. Hi, Dad. Thing is, the second time, first time I had it, right, I was like shite. The second time, I wouldn't have even known I had it. But one thing that has stuck with me throughout it is the tiredness. Like, I'm someone that usually gets, we'd say, 4 to 5 hours sleep a night, and I'd be up the next day and I was fine. Since getting it, right, the second time, dead in the morning now, so I am. Actually, better not driving, I didn't feel it at all, but I get you. Oh, genuinely, since getting it the second time, my tiredness or energy levels are on the floor. You always feel sharper since you had it the first time, mate. I don't know what it is. Like, genuinely, I used to get, well, I still get about 5 hours sleep a night. But previously, it wouldn't affect me. I'd get up the next morning like I had 10 hours sleep, if you know what I mean. I'd be flying. Not anymore. There's shit to change. Yeah, but see, the thing is, you're at the peak sickness at the minute. I mean, in general, I still feel tired all the time. This is months later. You still stay up 24 hours a weekend during lockdown? Fucking hell. It's been a couple of years since I was doing that. It's 10 p.m. on a Friday and you're in bed now. I mean, I'm still awake at 2 in the morning, we'd say. And up at 6:30 regardless. Let's just say I'm a glutton for punishment. Jesus Christ, Crapford up for Player of the Month. Oh, I'm doing that. Thing is, I've never needed sleep as such. I'm a weird Donny like that. I do now. I swear to God, now after when I'm only getting 5 hours sleep, I am dead. Like literally in the morning, right? It'd take, and I mean a strong cup of coffee to kind of kickstart me. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, I'm pretty sure my wage budget is within reason anyways. I did get that down. Oh, wow. It's a good job I did get it down. Not as bad as it used to be, the old job. Mate, literally, cup of coffee in the morning, big and strong cup and all of that. Some mornings, unfortunately, and people won't like it, cold shower. Cold shower took you a whole day to wake up. There's an occasional times mornings I'll have cold shower just to properly, and I mean properly, wake my ass up. And I can tell you right now, if you don't wake up after one of them, you're dead inside. No, I can imagine. So mine, right, it was like a 20 kg a box. The thing is, not to be at my workplace when I'm out in the yard, we'd say, for example, fertilizer season, it's 50 kilo bags. Bags of cola 40 kilo, bags of fertilizer 50. Bags of feed are anywhere from, would say, 25 to 40, depending on type. Trust me, I know where you're coming from. Nah, we got Swansea. You're beating them. No, exactly. Hey, you're wrong. I know where you're coming from. There's nights after that where your shoulders and everything are just aching. No, I get you. It ain't easy. %100 understand that. That's nice. Absolutely. Legs are finished. Oh, mate. That's the thing. Like, there's a reason my knee is the way it is. I used to play football after that and everything, and next day your legs were like jelly. Didn't need to go to the gym. This is the thing. I used to. And I swear to God, you get there and you're like, oh my God. I can't move. Do you know what I mean? You just felt dead. I'm going to start gym this week, but I ain't going like... To be honest with you, right? And I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't go until the new year. And I'll tell you why. As mad as this sounds. You go now, Christmas comes, and you're literally like, I'll do it after Christmas. Then after Christmas comes and something else comes up and something else comes up and everything becomes an excuse and you don't go back. Whereas you get Christmas out of the way and then go to it with the mindset of, right, new year, new me, let's go. You have a chance of sticking to it. So a lot of people do it, right? And then Christmas comes in the way and then all of a sudden they get into a different routine and then Jim goes. Only Jim you're seeing is the bloke down at the pub at the bar on the weekend. So the way I see it is get Christmas out of the way with first, and then get yourself into the routine. Worst thing you can do is start a routine that you then break. So once you break it, it's a mindset thing. See, that's what I'm saying. Right, got that Friday. You feel like crap as it is. It's Christmas Day next Monday. The following week then is New Year's. Do you know what I mean? Like, the mind won't be there for it. It's off your tooth already. Ouch. That's something I can't imagine having because I can't imagine trying to manage. I've never had them. Ooh. Not saying my teeth are perfect because, I mean, there's no such thing. I can move the brands from this. Oh. No, that sounds horrendous, mate. Oh, he's that lad. That sounds like pain. Sounds like pain, just something that I wouldn't be able to... I don't know, really weird feeling. It's not sore, but it's not nice when you feel it. That's the thing, it's... So, my Apple Watch 7 to my father, I didn't buy it. You said you were giving it. Plus, we both know I wouldn't give you cash for it. He's my brother, Dad. It's from your other mum. Wait, what? Ooh. Valentine Barco slightly injured. Of course he is. He has always been my father figure. I don't think them words will ever be mentioned. Not father figure. I get you. I mean, Jake, I'm still waiting on that paternity test, to be honest. Old enough to be your dad. Wow. Nearly putting me as old as Aramis. Oh, go on, Crapford. Took him that long to figure it out, but yeah. Ether. Oh, go on, Shaw. You just figure that out. I mean, it's no harm. You hope Garner's number 7? Not yet. But I can tell you he will be. I tried to have a big clear out in the summer, and let's just say half of them wouldn't leave. But I can also tell you he will be. Makes you feel any better. So I had you at 18. Mate, I didn't have you. I made you. I know it's 2023, but I definitely didn't have you. Your mum had you. Ah. She's like, I don't want to risk no more injuries here. Let's get this donut off the pitch. Let's get this donut on it. Get him in and we'll make one more. Get Mino in. Bring him in for him. Who's your mum? Isaac. Actually, no, Aramis. I got really fucking drunk that night. I mean, again, 2023, you just don't know anymore. For example, let's just say there's a fella I went to school with who used to be called Damon and is now called Denise. It's older men. That's the weekend name, Isaac. That's when I go pole dancing. Go on, Bruno. Oh my god. The fidget spinner has no right foot. Oh my god. Alright, mate. Come on now. There is DC-84 too, remember? Surely I thought you would have assumed from that. 1887, yeah, exactly, when they banished drink. Really? You didn't see, this is the thing. See, but I suppose it's because I had mine done that way that I picked up on that instantly for him. You never thought of that. See, this is the thing. Because of the way I have mine structured, that's the only reason I picked up on his one. Like that, if you get me. I'd never, like... I suppose I wouldn't really have put it together otherwise. Arthur Cabral. Stands on... I don't know about Cody, actually. And to be fair to Cody, he doesn't look it. No offense to Dan, but Dan looks older than him. trying to hold on to our past glories. I mean, again, you got to remember the Penthes is now what 40, 41, I think 42. Yeah, Dan does look old. Yeah, again, like I said, no offense to him, but like he looks like he's got a few years on Cody. You see, this is the other thing. Cody does look after himself, if you know what I mean. And again, that's nothing against Dan, but I mean, Cody's job is to look after himself. Hey, look, yeah, exactly. Like he is in. I mean, he kind of has to look after himself, if you get me, in that line of work. And not being funny, it'd be a bit of a shit personal trainer if you turn up and he's like 16 stone of idiot. And he's there eating a hot dog or a donut and saying, right, lads, get on the treadmill and start fucking doing a run as a warm up while he's eating donuts. Do as I say, not as I do. Like, it doesn't really look well, does it? I mean, you're not going to last long with a fitness trainer there, are you? He turns up to work 16 stone, eating cakes and sweets and crap. Probably got a pint in the other hand. So I haven't actually. Do me a favour, will you send me a link on Discord to it? Because when I finish up here, I'll get on it. Wow. Do you know, I was in the stream recently when you pointed that out, and I was dying. Because I'd never really noticed it before, but when it was pointed out, I was like, oh my god, it actually does kind of look like that. Or, I won't say held hostage, but let's just say, against their will. He's British, okay. Just sits there in the corner. But the thing I always laugh at is he's nearly there as like a chat reader for him. Poor old Dan's brain isn't as sharp as it used to be, and he needs someone to read it from. Nah, I do love the banter between them. He's more British than Keats. That's not possible. You don't get why they stream together. Kind of know what you mean, but I think it's more for the vibes that they've got between them. Like, Dan hates FIFA. You ain't wrong. But I think they'd be kind of better off if they were doing VODs together rather than streams. Like, it'd make more sense to me for them to do a few VODs. We'd say, like, even if they were doing just something like pack and plays against each other. I mean, Cody is the better player out of the two of them. Two streamers, or two Irish streamers, Average United and DC84. Harry Maguire is he's in the reserves, mate. Although looking at this defensive display currently, I might have to get him on the pitch. That's awful defending. This means my first defeat of the season is going to come against Southampton. That's depressing. Cody's good at the games. This is the thing. I mean, I've Keats' stream up here in the background, and he's back on it as well. Like, he's grinding out objectives and stuff. And I say fair play to him. But I just have no desire. Put him in goal. I mean, he did no worse than Onana's done for us in previous games. Put it this way. You put a centre back in goal in this game, you will lose it 9-0. I haven't played Champ since the 3rd weekend, I want to say. There's no desire. Like, how would I put it? I don't see the point in putting myself through it for what? Like, they really dropped the ball with it this year. For our clubs, though. I get you. Like, Ultimate Team to me just died on arrival this year. But the fact that they were giving out like 50Ks and 100K packs like in the store like so quickly tells you where they were focused. They got evolutions wrong. And in general, they just 319 subs, same as Keats. I thought I lost a few today, actually. It's gone back up. Mad. But no, like, the way I see it is, I think a lot of people will finish with Ultimate Team very quickly this year. I'd say after Team of the Year, you'll see bugger all people on it. Except for the likes of the Game Changers, who obviously are getting paid to be on it. Thing is, though, like, if you're the likes of Bateson this year and you've spent, oh, come on. And you spent, we'd say, the amount of money he's spent, or Danny Aaron's. Oh. By the way, Minecraft is your most popular streaming game. I mean, I ain't surprised by that. That's something I plan on getting back to in the new year. Oh my god. Body is sore. The mind is willing, but the body is unable. Lying now how you always lay and hurting. That's the worst thing with certain illnesses and stuff. When you can't get comfortable. Oh my god, that is an awful goal. Arms randomly sore. That's why you have to alternate when you're doing that, Jake. Don't always use your right hand, give your left hand one as well. I can't believe my first loss of the season has come to Southampton. Oh, that's disgusting. I think it's my first loss of the season. Sorry. My second loss of the season. Who was my first? Oh, Villa. Of course it was Villa. Not doing that now. I hope you're not when you're listening to me. Otherwise, you've got a problem. I mean, look at that. I've lost 2 games this season, drawn 1, and City are still ahead. Jesus Christ. Oh my, one of City's losses was against us. I end every day. Oh man alive. Kind of like the... Oh, it's just random non-copyright stuff. It's kind of like the age-old question, what hand do you wipe with? I forgot I sold Lindelof to Juve. Someone's streaming to a drum machine. Okay, so you wipe with your right hand. What about you, Jake? You can tell a lot about a person. Like, I mean, personally, I wipe with toilet paper, but... Fucking hell. Then the shower head, mate, what the... Conversation has taken a turn. Oh, wow. Let's get Dan Gore on. I mean, hey, if it works, don't change it. Let's just say you've got a lot of fiber in your diet if you need the shower head, though. Cannot get comfortable. Then take the shower head out. Arkless sleep tonight, can already tell. One thing I always found was, I don't recommend it, but you can get what they call CAM sleeping tablets. Well, it's sleeping gummy, we'd say. You have to shower head it. Wow. That's such a turn. No, I'm gonna try that out now. What do you mean no? I mean, I've learned several things today. I told you I'm still waiting on the paternity test. I mean, that's one way of covering up the greys that are starting to come in. I mean, in the last 5 minutes alone, just read back through what's been put in. I mean, that about summarizes it. Add in the fact that Aramis is also your mum. And that's back when I used to drink a hell of a lot by the sounds of it. I guess that's why I stopped drinking. I woke up beside that and went, oh god, never again. Definitely leaving the bottle of whiskey down now. Mind you, I probably drank another bottle of whiskey to forget it. Need whiskey, please. To be honest, I don't play men at all, but would still kiss Jake. Wow. I mean, that's incest. That's your step, bro. Nil-nil, yeah, it's the thing. This is we're at the stage of the season where Man United fall apart. Wow. Here's something for you, Jake. And oh, look who else made it in. That's something I've never watched anything of. Just up every day. Oh god. Wait. What's this? Hoyland set for a move to Inter? The hell he is. If they think they can get him for 95 million, they can jog on. He ain't going anywhere for that sort of price. I can honestly say I have not. Don't need to. Jesus Christ, everyone's getting injured. That's all I'm saying is I don't need to. That's it exactly, Isaac. Wow. So I mean, you get screwed for 90 minutes every week watching United. Sometimes twice a week. If I uses another website. I mean, hey, all you gotta do now is open up bloody either Twitter or TikTok, and all you'll see is OnlyFans popping up. And you don't even have to subscribe. Sometimes harder than others, exactly that. I mean, legit, you cannot open Twitter. No, don't need. Yeah, you cannot open Twitter or TikTok without seeing something anymore. No. Okay, now you get me hung. Jake does by the sounds of it, so you can send them to him. Like I said, you can send them on to Jake, he needs something. He can then injure his left arm. Some Birmingham players scored a World Day. Probably Joe. James, actually. Jordan James. It's dumb. I mean, it's only now you figured that out. Jesus Christ. It's alright, he's just signed you up to a few websites. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I forgot Joe was playing for them, actually. That's a good point. Yeah, what he hasn't told is actually a picture of himself he sent you. Eat me like you're scared to open it. Oh, good lord. I don't blame you. I mean, you've been in a party with Isaac before, and you've heard some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth. God only knows what he sent you. Let's go. Oh, good lord. He sent you some furries. It's not anime. I ain't open it. I think this is... I get you. You're just saving it for later. Bears. Can Hoyland actually stay on side? Actually, well, I forgot to check earlier. Did Aramis actually stream today? Because I know he was supposed to. Let's see. And if he did, it didn't pop up for me. Then we'll have Garnet take it, I think. Just because. Starboy. There we go. Shooey. I swear my guys never score headers. You had a right to be scared. Oh god. I don't even want to know, I don't think. Alright, Wolves next, who are rooted bottom to the table, which means we'll lose. fact that you're putting his name in all capitals says a lot. Wait, what? I mean, we'll scout them up. I mean, he's literally probably dying laughing, by the way, or Jake, the fact that you opened it. $13 million that we can't afford, and wages that we can't afford. Brilliante. Jesus Christ. What's he sent you that's that bad that you've just absolutely... Like I said, he's probably keeled over, dying. Ain't no way this lad is getting this sort of contract. What's he think I am? 200 bags. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. See, that's why I just don't open links. Oh, fucking hell. Posted so quickly, I'm not surprised. I'll tell you one thing and all, because it will happen to you. And learn this from experience. Make sure that you get rid of the history on your phone. Yeah, good man. So what's going to happen is the missus is somehow going to see that in your search history. Even though she won't be looking for it, she'll still see it. They have a way of like just, you know, it's like a psychic alert. They just somehow know. As I said, they have this secret, no, not secret thing, they just seem to know like at all times. Like, genuinely, you could fart right now and she'd know how it smelled. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, at least now you know for future not to open links that he sends you. I mean, you probably just signed up to his cousin's OnlyFans. Oh, stop. Ah, I can't believe we're having an absolute nightmare of a run like this at the minute. Since oh man, he's apt to go cool off. Nah, he's done you up like a kipper though. Ooh. For some reason, Forest and this save have my number. I don't know what it is, but I don't think I've got a result against them yet. But the Al Shaw don't get sent off. Oh, the hell. No, I've got to get a goalkeeper that's got hands. Oh, Keats, I wish I knew. I mean, the keeper is just absolutely paid off by you. Nah, it's frustrating as hell. I don't even have Barco on the bench. Oh, well, that sucks. I am in trouble. Do you know what? Desperate times, desperate measures. Let's bring on Bencho. I mean, this game is over for us anyways. Hey! Now watch VR rule it out. Or not. Come on, lads, wake up. Looks like these boys have been on his X-Link as well. They can't run, they've got nothing in the legs. There we go. What do you mean cheating? Cheat that lad. Jaden Bencho. Did call it. Did call it. Bencho would come on. Change the game for us. That's why he doesn't want to leave the club. Scott Wright over Bencho. You ain't wrong. Thing is, I was using Bencho in the beginning, and he was just complaining that he was on the bench then and not starting every game. So I tried selling him, and no one would take his big wage. So I've been stuck with him. Same with Martial. So I'd stuck him mainly in the reserves, because I was like, if you're going to keep whinging that you're not playing, you can just rot away there. He still wouldn't leave. I've no idea who Scott Wright is. I'm not even going to pretend to do. I mean, has Bencho done it again? Alright, offside. Rigged. He's a shy Rangers right winger. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched much of the Scottish League in the last. Oh, go on. The last 2 years, I haven't watched much of it. And I used to watch a lot of the SPFL, but between work and other stuff, I kind of haven't had as much time to watch as many games. And don't take this personally, but the drop off in the SPFL the last 2 years in particular is unreal. Oh, wait, they are bottling. They lost 2-0 to Hearts the weekend, wasn't it? It was 2-0 Hearts, wasn't it? Or am I tripping on that one? The turnaround in this game, by the way. Yeah, that's there. I thought it was Hearts, alright. So I remember seeing something pop up on my phone about it. You won your first trophy, yes, it's pressure on. To be honest, I mean, bringing Brendan Rodgers back in was never going to go well for them. Like, name an instance where a manager has come back to a club a second time and it's gone well. Like, it's very rare it happens. I mean, the only time I'd argue that it did, ironically, was for you when you brought back Walter Smith for a second time. What a player he is, by the way. Not to mention, that was a bargain. Don't matter who they have, they shouldn't be bottom 9-point leagues with no shout. We start the season. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason it worked the second time bringing Walter Smith back in was the fact that he was Rangers through and through. I mean, even Strachan's second return to Celtic didn't go as well as they'd hoped. Oh, mate, 100% he did. I mean, the only reason he went back was the fact that he got the boot. It was a payday to go back. But like, very rarely it works where a manager goes back to a former club and things work out just as well, or if not better. Just doesn't happen in football. Besides, I'm not going to lie to you. I think Rodgers is a very limited manager. If we're being brutally honest. Michael Beale. But more like Ian Beale he is. Clement is tidy from what I have seen. But again, I have seen only bits and pieces the last 2 seasons. Like, tactically, he's not. Maybe Beale is inept tactically. This is the thing. I'm not being funny. Tavernier is probably. Well, I won't say leaps and bounds the best player in the SPFL, but I mean, there's not much else to choose from. Oh, Joe will definitely be getting out of there sooner rather than later. Oh my god, I'm losing to Everton. 115, right? Yep. He's nuts, but having said that, and as much as I hate saying this,